It's part 5. Let's make my hair look more fairy. Gotta get that, excuse me. Gotta get that pixie cut coming through. Does it look better with or without? I'm gonna wear the crown today. It's the same day as part 4, by the way. It's just a half hour later, one more sandwich. Lucifer freaking out to get the new magic set up. And some wisdom teachings coming through. So I'm getting ready to do all of the graphics for this class because, you know, handing out the 12 initiations document just sucks. I'm trying to make this sacred and special. So I'm trying to put everything on emerald tablets. And I'm looking for the icons for each drawing because, you know, like, I don't know if I'm going to draw it myself. It looks like I might just do some sketches and then emboss it into the tablet. But I'm looking for the ring. The icon. All I can find is like these diamond ring icons. And I'm thinking, this is cheesy. I don't want only just a diamond ring. I want like a silhouette icon of a snake ring or a wolf ring or something. And I can't find the icon for any of them. So I look under pentagram ring. I look under dragon. But under pentagram, I start scrolling down and I'm thinking about the upside down pentagram. And it's something you'll never see on anything I ever do. I'll talk about Lucifer as much as I can and want. The only time you're going to see an upside down pentagram from me is when I'm showing you the devil card. Or we're on the devil path. I don't like to mislead people. It's like all I do, it seems. So, upside down pentagram. And I'm seeing it on Lucifer's face. And it's just so misinterpreted. It's not against God. It's telling you to look for God from another point of view. What humans did. Look for God down on the planet, Earth. Face downward. Look down instead of up. Look what's materialized. If you looked down, you would see the whales sitting in the tanks and go, oh my God. Instead of looking up at the sky in Wonderland. If you realized that the planet was a direct reflection of your own spiritual body and your spiritual progress, you might take it seriously. One of the lessons came through from Dev Archer. I knew her by another name back then. She was reiterating some of our lineage's teachings, that your home is a direct reflection of your spiritual body. And that's why you would take care of your home. And you would do slava, or we called it seva, for your own home, and make sure it was impeccable and in impeccable order. So if there were spider webs that were old and filthy and rotting wood and dilapidated, and there was no care around the home, that was a direct reflection of everything God felt about you. So every single time I would move into a new home, didn't matter if I was only going to stay there for 6 months, I would grit it, I would clean it, and I would make it better than when I arrived. Because that was how God felt about me. So that if I landed on a piece of shit planet, no matter what, I would Cinderella it for free, and that was what God would give me back in return. Our lineage, the Mayan lineage, is filled with Cinderellas. It's filled with them. We do slava when we're exhausted. And after we've paid $11,000 to get a class. Money is not going to buy you out of slava. Ever. And any wealthy man or woman on the planet that thinks that their money is going to buy them out of slava is insane. Our lineage is blessed by God, and the rich people are the slaves to our lineage. This is how you know. Our lineage is going to teleport all of their money out of their bank accounts and give it to the poor people. Our lineage is going to teleport the jewels hidden. Our lineage is going to create entire chaos amongst the rich people, unless the rich people are going to step up and be of service. The money belongs to God, not to the rich people. Forever. And that was the lesson in Now You See Me. And in Robin Hood. Doesn't matter how much money you have, or the rich people can just die, and then their lives will be nothing. Vanity. It's that simple. So, and you know what? There are other lineages with other crazy teleporting magic gurus on the planet too, that are also in alignment with this. We are called the Brahmins. We run the planet. Saints and masters only. It will be that simple. Star's lineage is one tight ship. There is, you're a ship commander when you can get 20 overworked, intelligent women and a couple men together to take a class that's impossible, and then to make sure that the home is impeccable every day. And to get all these women to work together. It's more efficient than anything I've ever seen. And they do it with love and honor. They do it with gratitude and teamwork and prayers. Cleanliness. That's how we will run Hogwarts and the planet. Period. That experience is spiritual cooperation. In the physical. So, we're on the 17 initiations of mastery. So we have 5 left to do. "17 leads us to the star path, to the star card, the lover's path, the initiator, can't remember what the light language color for 17, the endocrine system, the end of crying system." 17. There are a lot of really great attributions to the number 17, including my birthday. So, and my number in field hockey. The point is, the initiator. 17 is the number of swords, like Kali and the blades, purifying and cutting away everything that is stagnant. So it initiates a spark of light out of thin air. Initiative will be like the teaching that will come through Gebra, where Hode was truth and chivalry and stuff like that. Initiative will come through Gebra, which it should, because it's the red sphere, Sephiroth. Like, I will. Me. My problem. It's the opposite of saying, oh, somebody else is already cleaning up the ocean. And yet you walk outside and you see a dead seal on the beach filled with plastic in its stomach. And the initiative part of you goes, my problem. Prove to me that somebody else is cleaning up the beach with from plastic. Prove it. And then, why not now? Because that seal just died. Now. God's time is now. I am not the crazy one. You guys are. You guys are the demented assholes in Divergent that are programmed and fucking up everything because of your excuses and lack of initiative. Today, you guys are the demons. The teaching of now means no ow. No more ow. I do it today. That's initiative. This is where the Ben Franklin footwear comes in real nice, because that's one of the teachings from Ben Franklin. Why put off for tomorrow, which you can do today? Now. So you get on the phone with people that need to be talked to now. You get on the plane now. You show up to train now. Not a year from now. The planet is going to die. 55 elephants died today. 150 people just killed themselves that should have been training at a Hogwarts today. Nope, it's not their karma, it's your karma, because you're responsible for it. It's your karma, because you put it off. So that's how God thinks about you guys. These kids were sensitive and came. These kids came to a planet to take care of it, and you guys raped them and set up a system for them to fail. It's your karma, not mine. I'm in Netsock doing my best. If you use karma as an excuse for all the kids that are killing themselves, off with your heads. A saint would not use that excuse, and only saints and masters are allowed on this planet. Saints would never use that excuse. A saint would go, grace. So if you ever use karma as an excuse for all the shit that's happening without you doing your best, the only time you're allowed to use karma as an excuse is if you were sitting in Hesed and you guys can't even pass Hode. So that's a wake-up call. You guys can't even get into Netsock, much less pass the wheel of karma and get into Hesed. And the only way to pass the wheel of karma is to make sure other people can pass the wheel of karma. Demented, demented, demented. Every single time you think, not my problem, God kills you, or your child, or your wife. God just killed another 50 elephants. Another elephant in the time it took for you to think, not my problem. And if you're going to tell me that it's the elephants' karma for why they're being killed, then you guys are gross. Gross. It's like, it's Mother Earth's karma to be raped. That's a disease. You guys are demons. Let's rape a planet and then tell it that it deserves it because of its karma. You guys have serious mental issues. Fucking diseased shits. You guys don't even know what karma is. This planet does nothing but support your material existence. You guys are demons. Today. And just remember this. Every time you waste your thought saying, their karma, I'm coming in with a sword to take out your legs. Kali, she's the demon hunter. That's the job of Kali. So your first response would be, how do I make sure that I know everything on the planet that's wrong is my fault? And how do I own it? I mean, this was the whole point of Schrodinger's cat. Elijah Wood. Sages and scientists, man, if you even had an attention span, maybe you would have sat and listened to any of them. Maybe if you weren't so entitled, you might have actually shown up for the entire thing, instead of one night to produce your shitty DJing. I got to meet your flighty, fake-ass, fake fucking friends. And I got to meet the Tara, who is the raddest chick ever. Fucking Sia. Sia looked at me in the bathroom and I was like, she didn't even see me. Sia. Dying. Ariel. Ari Grainer. I love that she has my last name. Too bad she didn't even have the audacity to, give me a real email address and then, respond to any of my emails I sent to her like a fake person. She was like, you do teleportation? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Please tell me all about it. Oh my God. I love you. You and I have the same last name. Da 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 da. I'm dying at how fucking horrible that stupid cunt was. Stupid. I just measure you, Elijah, in the same regard as the people you hang out with. The only person I actually kind of liked was Kyle. Fucking pothead. Still kind of nice. I didn't like Josh. That shit's fake. And the other one is too much of a hipster. He can't even see through his own shit. He's so much a hipster, he can't even shake my hand and introduce himself to me. These are the people you went into business with? Because I'm patting you on the back. Good one. All right. You guys think you specialize in horror? I'll show you horror. You think you guys are creative? I'll show you creative. Lily. Dying. Kyle was kind of cool. So I measure you guys by your connections to God and soul. The 17 initiations. This is a good beginning. Because this is where I get to be me. Instead of Star's version of me. Alright. We have the flower, the pants, the crystal, the feather. The feather is important, you guys. And the wand. Now, each of them has 12, except for the wand. And why I did this is because I wanted you guys to have the ability, more likely, that if you were going to choose a wand, that the same wood would be available in these initiations. I did take a couple options out, like kingwood and sycamore, and some of the more exotic woods. But there are a few that are very meaningful to me that I put in. We will do the wands last. The crystals, there are millions of crystals out there. The chosen crystals that I have are rare. I'm changing it as I'm writing it down. Are rare or unique. They're either crystals that I've never heard of or crystals that just didn't have a special attribution until later in my spiritual path, where when they showed up, they had a very deep meaning. So there are 12 crystals. Yeah, I want to do that. And I'm even changing one of them right now. Another one. The pants are going to be the most fun because they're unique. So let's start off with the pants. The pants are for what pains you, what you want to paint into your life, to heal what pains you. It's to paint over what you need and ground into reality. Okay? The options are the rainbow pants, the dragon scales, the bee pants, the jeans, the mermaid pants, the checkers. Checkers and plaid are one. The neon pants, the Sedona pants, the ballerina princess pants, the Lucifer ninja Jedi pants, Jedi training pants, okay, ninja training pants, the brick pants, and the candy apple pants. Now let me go through each and give you the downloads for them. The rainbow pants are gay. They are seriously to bring in light in all different colors and frequencies into your life. This is really good if you have atrophied muscles or have not been taken care of in your own life. Star gets these pants. She gets the rainbow pants. This helps her ground and become more masterful in the physical reality with her body. Those are the rainbow pants. There's something about bringing rain magic too. Some hippie stuff. Definitely hippie. All right, the scales, the dragon scales pants. These go to Elijah. These are for weighing your reality against the dragons and that bringing realness to your life. Since every single thing about you is fake, we're going to bring real soul reality into your existence. The bee pants. This is for Kelly. This is to help you master being in the physical world. Help you attune in your physical body to the vibration of a bee through your root chakra. Zzz. You can do it. That's what the pants are for. It's to help you get there. Where your body will be vibing so fast that it's masterful. And everything gets purified. The genes. To heal all the broken DNA. So this is good, very good for sick people. Help you graduate. And I don't mean graduate as in die. I mean graduate, like get to the next level. The mermaid pants. This is for a deep chastity and sex healing. Be mindful. They will bring up deep, deep emotions in you. that may be repressed and very scary. So maybe to the point where you want to kill yourself because of deep-seated stuff. Elijah, if you want these pants, you can have them, but the dragons have a magic for you also. They both have scales. Maybe you should do the dragons before the mermaid. It will help ground. Checkers and plaid. This is very good for tricksters that are clever, unique, and strong. Elaine would be really good with this. And so would the Tara. The neon pants. Now this, the Tara actually needs. The neon pants. This is for the gel extraterrestrial healing. And I see the neon pants as in glowing orange neon. The Sedona pants. There are very few people. Selena can have these pants. This is a Khaleesi charm pants. It's Khaleesi and Hathor. You better be very princess dignified in your work to wear these pants. Because boy, are they gonna make people bend the knee. They also help ground. The ballerina princess pants, so Misty obviously gets these pants and masters. This is to make graceful movements in life. And it's graceful in a different way than the Lucifer Ninja pants, which is what I get. Mine is to run dimensions that are insane, like a psychic ninja. It changes reality and the chi flow, and you must have a established practice and ground to wear the Lucifer ninja training pants. You must have a root chakra and a stability around your mental body, preferably your emotional one too. Because what you're going to need to do is run very, very high frequency energy and dance free flow style. It's fun, but it's scary because you don't know what's going to happen next and you just dance your way through it. The brick pants. This is to help ground. This is the Charlie pants. to make your life stable and rigid and solid. I feel like Lucifer doesn't want any of them. You should call it the bamboo pants. So we'll call it the bamboo. Lucifer Ninja training pants will be called the bamboo pants. And then Lucy will do it. It's based off of luck. That's why bamboo pants. Because it's really about being in the moment and running those dimensions like you're a fairy dancing through life. The candy apple pants. Spielberg. This is to make you go. It's to purify your physical reality and start to make it shine and shimmer like a master. And get you up off of your ass. So your actions are in like beautiful Gebra alignment. All right, that's the pants. Who else? PB&J. You can either do the ballerina princess pants or the candy apple ones. The candy apple pants also really works to set good boundaries in your physical reality. And it's different than the brick pants. Star can have the candy apple ones if she wants to. All right, so that's the pants. Clean up the idea that our initiations are only halfway clothed. So the other part is, if you want the candy apple underwear, say to yourself, I want candy apple underwear, and then put on the pair of pants over it. So Star, you can have the candy apple underwear with the rainbow pants. Because I've set the magic grid for the candy apple underwear. Because everybody actually needs that. Including Elijah. You must be ready to heal. Before you even begin to heal. So, we shall do the crystal. Or the flower. Crystal sounds better. On our list, let's make sure we have 12, 4. You would think I've already made sure, but I'm just double checking. Yep. 4. Kunzite. Hiddenite. Black kyanite. This is loose. That one's going to go for Lucifer. Pneumite. Proustite, Tugtopite, Moldavite. That one's going for PB&J, probably. She can handle it. That's an activation. Like a big one. The first time I got Moldavite, it exploded my head for like 5 days. Then we have the Nirvana Stone, Fire Opal, Mexican Fire Opal. But wait. I'm going to leave opal as an option. One of those blue/orangey red options. Because I have 2 magics that come with opal. I have 3 actually, but 2's enough for this list. Jade, Celestite, and Red Tiger Eye. These are not your everyday crystals. Kunzite. This is to awaken your hidden assets. Resources you never knew existed. Help you get telepathically aligned with your twin or your mate. It's a sight. Okay. Coon, the raccoon, is a master of resources and seeing the light in the dark. Okay. They will forage through trash cans. They will give trash cans as the home for their children if they have to. Very good at survival. Okay. So it's a resources site. I call this Collie Pink. The pink lotus is supposed to be used for the Buddha and the Buddha only. And it's a sacred teaching where the red lotus and the white lotus mix, and balance of the tantric forces, which would imply Buddha. I never liked this color or teaching because it implied somewhere that I was a slave to God and earth, where I was excluded from any of the decision. Collie Pink has a bit of that purple tint to it, so that soul was never lost. And so that the white, the connection to God, earth, and your soul was then there together. Kunzite is that color. Hiddenite. Someday, Elijah, you can have kunzite, but first you have another one. Hiddenite. This is for Charlie. He's even very subtle about it. The ability to blend in and run the dimensions and all the different crazy frequencies. Charlie's a master. Charlie can go from Earth of Earth of Earth into the space heaven galaxies with me. He stays a dark brown dragon to be grounded and help me ground, and gets no credit for that sacrifice. Hidden knight implies a knight in shining armor that is hidden. There are two colors for hidden knight. Some has a rainbow clear frequency. Some is that minty green with a hint of sage to it. Both imply the frequency of his color. When I did a tarot reading to ask who and what Charlie was to me, I got the Knight of Cups. Not the King, not the Queen, not any other color, not even the Devil. Like, the Knight of Cups. And Charlie would just sit there and sit on me as I cried for years. And he would sit on me with love and anger. And he made me feel okay. Charlie is an angry dragon, and his anger feels like love. I am not afraid of Charlie's anger or the feelings of it. The Knight of Cups. When I did a tarot card to ask what I was to Charlie, I got the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups. And I was so angry that I didn't get the Page of Pentacles also. Because I wanted Charlie to teach me how to make money instead of how to do magic, instead of teach me how to think, instead of teach me how to feel. I was a poor person, and God gave me a dragon that wasn't going to teach me to be wealthy. Just keep me poor. And Charlie taught me how to be a brick wall instead. Sometimes what we think we need is not what we get. And what we get is what we really needed. Because since Charlie has come into my life, I have developed confidence. I have developed courage. I have developed a Kabbalah class online for an entire populace. I have done a hunger strike. I have opened my throat chakra that was never opened. I have the ability to communicate and tell people to fuck off. Charlie has turned me into a grounded human instead of a witch. No airy-fairy magic where Charlie is. Hidden Night. Black Kyanite. This is what for Lucy? Black Kyanite is the crow's magic. It's funny when I'm pretty sure I got that same tarot reading a couple years later when I asked, what is Charlie's still? There were some other cards attached, but it was pretty funny. Because I kept on rejecting Lucifer. And I was like, I don't want to give up my dragon for Lucifer. But Lucy kept on coming in and was like, I'm your dragon. And I just didn't want to give up Charlie. Like, it was just never going to happen. And I did a tarot reading for Lucifer. And I go, what is Lucifer going to give me? What is the relationship with Lucifer gonna do? And I got the Queen of Pentacles. I got the Two of Cups. I got the Lovers. It was like everything. Anything in my dream that could come true through Lucifer. And then I did my hunger strike, okay? And Lucifer was not really there. I mean, Lucifer was there, but not like Charlie was. Lucifer came through really at the end, and when I was here in London. And then started really cracking jokes with me. And turning my hell into healing. And then starting to train me, where Charlie had elevated me to a point of my training that then Lucy could take hold of and then train me harder. So I didn't feel like I was giving up Charlie. I felt like I gained another one. Black Kyanite. The crow's magic. Crows are whip smart. And funny. And can set traps. And see the future. And see and predict behavior. Black Kyanite. It's strategy. High intelligence. Mother, I'll never say her name, even though I know I'm getting the download for her. Numite. We'll go for Mother Andromeda. Bina energy. Nu might do it. Just death to everything and the potential for birthing new. Not the potential, no, definitely birthing new. Birthing no's to everything. And yeses to me. That's the Bina energy. Be no. No to Elijah's shit. No to Spielberg's shit. No to this U.S. Constitution. No to everything that makes no sense. No to Monsanto. No to all the hypocrites that are thinking they're cleaning up the ocean. No to this. No to that. No to that. Yes to biggest little farming the planet. Yes to putting 50 plus Hogwarts on the planet. Yes. Okay. Mother Andromeda gets this because she is going to anchor the grids. And she's not everybody's alpha. She's not God's alpha, but you're going to have to alpha her to undermine her with God. Nobody gets past Bina. Proustite. This is for Elijah. Anytime I try to write this, Proustite, it says prostate. Damn autocorrect. This is to heal your balls. It's the prove it. It's the spirit of Isis. It's a Repello squibtum grid is in Proustite. It's a god, the high priestess of the silver star chooses you to be a man. And will heal it. Tug to pite. Elijah, you are blessed by the divine femme. That's your responsibility. Tug to pite. More Proustite. It's your responsibility because you feel and can understand the divine femme. This is why people say that you're gay. You're not gay to me. You're an alien. You're a human with an alien lifetimes of alien. Tug to bite. Does everybody understand what I just did there? That's the energy of tug to bite. Boundaries. What's not being said? Boundary. What's not, what do I need to revisit? Boundary. Tug to bite. Tug to bite is a hard energy to wear. PB&J, I would give this to you, but I already gave you Moldavite. But Kelly can have tug to bite. It will fuck you up until you can hold it. But boy, will you get grounded. The Nirvana Stone. Honestly, Hathor should be the only one allowed. There is not one human on this planet that deserves a Nirvana Stone. The Fire Opal. I even feel Star going, my next life. A Fire Opal. Oh, we'll just say opal. The two different My question is this. Do I want to put in the two different opal magics or just one? The two different opals that would be in here would be the Mexican fire opal and the Ethiopian blue opal. The fire opal is pure just dragon magic. The Ethiopian blue opal is wake up. It's a type of dragon magic. I'm not sure which one we should do, or if we should do both or just the fire opal. Probably both. So you can choose fire opal or wake up. But really, I'm going to do the Ethiopian blue to Spielberg. Man, Elijah missed that by an inch. just wake up. Jade. Jade is very good if you are jaded in life. and you're filled with apathy and not caring, that one goes for Alden. Big time. Celestite, Elaine. This is wisdom. Celestite is very good. I have a story about the jade, and I have a story about the celestite, and I even have a story about the nirvana stone. And I have a story about the moldavite, and I have a story about the tugtapite. My story about the Proustite is that it came through with the twin flame curse breaking in Glastonbury. I'd never heard of it, didn't know it existed. But Isis seemed to want it and made me find it. At the same time, I was downloading the Repello Squibtum stuff and doing all the new colors. Tugtapite. My story on Numite was during the Kali Isis temple build. Numite came through at the Raven's Wing witch store, and it was a joke. Kill everything. Numite do it. Everybody's stuck. Everyone is stuck. I have seen nobody manifesting anything amazing. So Numite do it. All of your careers and money and that's nothing. It's more stuck. It's just more pattern of you guys self-congratulating and masturbation. Unless your success is to build yourself up into an alpha so you can free a whale, I don't really give a shit. So new might do it. New paths, new energy, new grids. Black Kyanate came through the same store at the same time when building with the dragons. That was my first real connection to the crows. You'll see it on my Facebook at the same time. Tugtapite. This is like Jesus's titanium cross. Christ. TTT. 3 T's. 3T magic is stronger than 2T magic. They're anchors. Triple the cross. Triple the Christ. And no snakes to crucify. It's just TTT. Truth. I downloaded this teaching. I'm really offended I never went to talk to the guy. Downloaded this teaching from Spirit. And I understood it, and it made sense, and it was through the dragon magic. And a man, or a woman, I don't know, probably a man, had a van painted with words all over it, scripture. You think they're just crazy, right? And it said TTT equals truth. He had downloaded the same teaching, and it was parked on a street. And I saw this van after I had downloaded the teaching. I'd seen it, the TTT equals truth on the van. And I go, oh my God, I'm not crazy. And neither is that guy. But it looks crazy because it's scripture written on a van. This is in Los Feliz, on my way to Lassen's. Some of you guys might have seen this van. It's kind of like that Howard Stern coming out and telling everybody that Lucifer, he met Lucifer in the desert or something, and Lucifer told everybody that he was not a bad guy. And Howard Stern being so intimidated to even share that story because everybody's just going to think he's crazy. Yeah, you guys judge way too fast. So Tugtapite. So I go online and I start looking for Tugtapite, and then I find out that it also glows in the dark. And I go, that's the raddest grid ever. Uh-oh. He goes, oh my God, I can shine a UV light and it just explodes in color. That's so cool. My first glow-in-the-dark crystal. I didn't know that opals did the same thing. So, TTT, and glows, it was heart of heart of heart. Such a deep healing crystal that it makes you strong. Titanium. At least in your spiritual body. And it healed everything else too. Moldavite. This is really good for the starseed who's beginning their journey and downloading whole new levels of star information. So in my beginning, this is where I opened up my Kundalini energy big time without any help that much from people. Just another alone time. So my Kundalini explosion happened after I got the Moldavite piece, or around the same time. I can't remember. I think I got the Moldavite right after the explosion. And it blasted open my brain to start downloading crazy extraterrestrial stuff. What I thought was crazy, because I couldn't put it together in the physical world reality. When I saw Julianne Cohen, she was like, you're living on another planet universe. I don't know how to heal this dysfunct. It took me 2 or 3 years to even get healed to the point where I could go to then dimensional mastery and then go live with Star. Go study with her. And so it was intense, the Moldavite. Use it wisely. You will gain knowledge. The nice thing is if my little PB&J has a crazy Kundalini blowout, I know how to bring her back. Within a few months, probably, if she's super disciplined, and definitely within a year, for free. So, all crazy things, when you've healed them, come with wisdom that you can apply to others. Nirvana stone. During this Kundalini blowout, I had a Nirvana stone put up my vagina. Like a yoni egg. 4 months I kept it there. It was there for my entire healing. That was like God telling me that my vagina was holy. Innocence. Healing. That was it. That's my story. Let me tell you what's going to happen if you do that and you're not in alignment, is it's going to bring up way icky stuff. Probably. Fire opal. Star gave me fire opal, Mexican fire opal, for my dimensional mastery class. And I go, everybody else got the cool crystals. And I get Mexican fire opal. And then I look at Mexican fire opal and I was like, that's rad. Should have trusted Star. Then I downloaded what it was for, and I'm thinking, oh my god, it's also confused with dragon's breath because it's dragon fire. Rainbow dragon fire magic. So that was really cool. The Ethiopian blue opal, that's the wake up call. That's the heat coming in. Truth. With some fire. Spielberg. Jade. Star actually handed me my first gift or necklace of jade. It is said you should never take jade. You should never buy jade. It should be given to you. It should be a gift. I have received two things of jade in my life. One was a set of birds from my grandmother as an heirloom. It broke during my Kundalini explosion. My second was the necklace that Star gave me. She threw it at me. She goes, here! And I caught it. And then I wear it for my youthing ceremony initiations because it reminds me of Netzach and healing. The truth that also came through is that Elijah was being possessed by a demon when I wore that jade necklace. There was wisdom and healing magic coming through to heal my brain of confusion. I had downloaded this information in the Akashic Records. In an Akashic Records class held by the Mystery School in Teresa in the astral planes one night. And I sat in the back of the class as Teresa was teaching it, and I was uncovering the soul contracts between me and Elijah. They were even signed by famous people. Stamped of approval from a president and an actor. And I woke up and I go, and then my dragon's in the front of my face going, of course. So, apparently this happened around at the age of 16. After you had done the faculty. It's fine. All that starting to smoke. Change of behavior patterns. You even looked completely different who you were back then and on a soul energetic level to after. Doesn't matter. I call your original soul imprint Elijah Noah. Divine biblical. It was there when you were a kid. And I call this vile creature that you've become Elijah Corey. It's seeded into your heart chakra. I never knew how to get it out. And it's not divine, it's reptile. Your soul still exists. If you ever feel schizo, that's why. And when I say you're a soulless shit, it's because Elijah Corey has taken over. There is an old wisdom soul there, waiting to be a dragon king. That's the person I would have chosen. I didn't see that version when I met you. That's me being honest. I tried to get a healer to help me perform some kind of exorcism on Elijah Corey. She was so scared, she would never even bother trying to help. She said that spoke this Vietnamese, disgusting language at her. Like, so crazy that she was so afraid, and we're talking like a hardy ninja punch kind of woman, she was not gonna bother to help. I am not saying that Vietnamese is a disgusting language. It can be beautiful. But the demon inside was ugly. When I had asked God what to do, it was like, look at it like it's a walk-in, taking over a body where the soul still is intact and ready to be retrieved. And that we were going to have to get a bunch of powerful-ass witches to get together to retrieve the original soul imprint and kick out Elijah Corey. And when I received this, what happened was the next day, and for the next few days, I kept seeing license plates on cars saying, go, 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 as in like God was going, yeah, that's accurate. Hundreds of them. This happened in 2017. Or 18. 17. Celestite. Oh, when I took off the necklace, it was kind of like I went back into my denial phase, like none of this mattered. And what I just said to myself was a lie. That jade necklace protected me. Because it's a healing magic from God. And given from Star. I still have it. Celestite. The rad story about celestite is this. It's one of the first crystals I bought. It's beautiful. It's that Cinderella Daenerys blue with a bit of sparkly silver star priestess gray, silver component, right? It connects to the celestials. If you've ever read Harry Potter, the 5th book, and listened to the end chapter, it's probably the most profound experience of the Harry Potter series. When Sirius dies and Harry explodes. They took it out of the movie. They raped the movie. Most important scene in the entire series, and it was gone. They raped it because the kid Daniel didn't have the emotional capacity or depth to ever push that scene through. You know why? Because he couldn't read the script and then push the scene through. You know somebody's a really old soul when they understand the important scenes of a book and make sure they get done. No. Don't fight for what's important. No, Daniel couldn't break down in Dumbledore's arms and start throwing shit everywhere. Lose control. No, he has to be British and posh and contained. Smart. I had more emotion in that last 5 minutes than I've ever seen Daniel Radcliffe ever have on screen. Ever. Why isn't Daniel paying me for acting classes? Celestite. During my Kundalini explosion, I was channeling the Dalai Lama, his astral self. He was helping me piece my life and soul back together for 3 days. I was receiving all this crazy starlight, star time information. And I was so angry that I just destroyed my apartment. And I taken this piece of celestite and I just threw it at my Apple Mac computer and I shattered it. It was me as Harry and Dalai Lama as fucking Dumbledore, at least in the astral planes. God. It's a wisdom stone. Fucking destroy this shit world. Elaine. My favorite thing from Elaine before the hunger strike was like her sheer support of violence in her anger towards righteousness. I loved that. It made me feel sane when I was just being rejected by everybody. Elaine's dark horse tendencies are like the reason I still exist. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy I met her when I was with Star. I'm so happy I've stayed in connection with her. She is one cool lady. Cool ass lady. Punch. Celestite. Red tiger eye. All right, this is a crazy download, but it's the Hermione stone. Do it. Do it now. Get it done now. Schedule, do. Red tiger eye. I got this download from a person at a crystal store. Man, the people at crystal stores are usually really fucking lame. But every now and then you get a couple of them that are like cool and know something. They might have like their favorite stone that they can tell you all the weird secret shit about in a practical way. So red tiger eyed, like get off your ass and do it. And that was the tiger eye. I've never read that in a book. But boy, when that red tiger eye started coming in my life. So Charlie runs that energy too. Okay. So we got Charlie's, Lucy's, Star's. Which one does Star get? Star can do the Nirvana stone. She can. Elaine. Okay, we got Elijah, Spielberg. Y'all got your stones. My other stone that Star gave me was Snowflake Obsidian. Which is the forgiveness stone. It's the stone of forgiveness. If you guys can't get through Numite, then you don't get Snowflake Obsidian ever. Pneumite is the prerequisite. So it doesn't go on the list. It's never going on the list. Man. So those are your crystal initiations. So we've now done the pants and the crystals. And we are how many hours in? Man, an hour and a half. These initiations are longer. I think I'm going to do another part 6.